Hey guys, it's your girl Suzie. Empty promises men use to keep you stuck with them. Today my camera is not that good. It's not that clear, but still we have to record this video. Please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Suzie G. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Suzie Space. Comment, like, and share. So before I'll go on to list the type of empty promises men use to keep you stuck with them, I would have to say this. If a guy knows he can do so without consequences, he keeps making false promises. If he knows he can make empty promises without consequences, he'll keep on making false promises. A guy or a man who keeps on making empty promises is a man who has no respect for you and your feelings. He does not take you seriously enough. He has other priorities, and you are one of them. A man who breaks promises is a man who cannot fulfill it. He's a man who won't fulfill it. It's not just that he cannot fulfill it, but he's not willing to fulfill it. But you believe it. You believe him. Your man always make promises he can't. He always make promises that he cannot keep. Just because he want to impress you. A lot of guys make this type of promises with a thought of impressing you. But it turned out to hurt you instead. Most of the time, they keep on making these promises just because to them, they want to impress you. They want to make you happy. But it turned out to hurt you instead. Most of the time, this impression come out to make you happy. To them, they want you to be happier. They just make this type of promises to make you feel like they can do anything for you. But it has rather become poison to you. Yes. They want to make you happy. That's why they are making these promises. But it turned out to be a poison. So now you know that every promises he has made, every promises that he has ever made has not been fulfilled. So learn and accept that this is the kind of person that he is. Learn and accept that nothing is going to change. This is just who he is. This is just him. Stop. Anytime that a guy makes promises that he makes a lot of promises and he's not willing, he does not fulfill it. Please, stop listening to him. Stop listening to him telling you he loves you and start watching his actions. If he keeps breaking promises, then he's teaching you that you cannot count on him. If a guy make promises, not first, not second, not third, not fourth, countless of time, number of time. You cannot, it uncountable. Stop listening to him telling you he loves you and start watching his actions. If he keep on breaking promises, then he's teaching you that you cannot count on him. He does not think you are what enough being honest and consistent for. A guy who promise you and not fulfill it and not keep on with his promises is a guy who doesn't think you want his honesty, his consistency. Please, you can do better. You get to decide what your expectations, what are your requirements, your boundaries, your deal breakers. This is what you need to do. Because he does not think you deserve for him to be honest with you. He does not think you deserve for him to be consistent with you. So you need to decide what your expectations are. What are your requirements? What your boundaries are? And what your deal breakers are. If he doesn't respect them, if he does not respect your expectations, your requirements, your boundaries, and your deal breakers, then he's not worth your investment. He does not worth your time, your emotions, your love. If you continue to submit yourself to these same empty promises, if you continue to submit yourself to this kind of man who keep on making empty promises, you are doing damage to your mind. You are doing damage to your soul. You are doing damage to your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is emptying. The moment you keep on submitting, you continue to submit to a man who keep on making empty promises. When you keep on submitting to a man who make empty promises, your goals, your ambitions are being drowned out. You are damaging yourself emotionally and psychologically. He will delay your goals. He will delay your purpose. Look, empty promises can also be described as future faking. Anybody who make empty promises is faking your future. So This is why I'm saying empty promises can also be described as faking future or future faking. It's emotionally abusive because you are constantly on the hook. You are just waiting and you are still staying because to you, he's going to fulfill his promises. So you continue to wait and you stay in the fake one-sided relationship. A man that has to break, a man that has to break promises that he has made to you is either not available, not capable of fulfilling them, or is unwilling. And his only goal in your life is to manipulate you. A guy who makes promises without fulfilling them is a manipulator. A man that is serious with you, a man that is serious about you, don't need to promise you. He does not need to give you promises. You will see it through his behavior. You will see it through how he behaves. When a man is serious with you, he does not need to promise you. He does not need to make any false promises to you. So that is that. Now I'm going to be talking about the type of promises that they make when they want to keep you stuck with them. Number one, I'm going to marry you. If really a guy wants to marry you, he asks you to marry him. He does not, I don't see the need for him to tell you, I'm going to marry you. Keep on promising you for ages, years, and wasting your time. He keep on telling you, I'm going to get married to you. And you give birth, number one. He will say, after this baby, I'll get married to you. You go to the second baby. After this baby, I'll get married to you. You get pregnant. When you put to bed, I'm going to get married to you. You put to bed, nothing is happening. He's wasting your time. This is serious. A lot of ladies have been stuck with men who have been giving them false promises that they are going to get married to them. And these women stay with these guys, give birth to a huge, they give birth to 5, 4, 6 children for these men. Yes, still, they are not getting married to these women. A guy who actually truly wants you, who is serious with you, a guy who respects you, will not tell you to give birth for him before he will get married to you. As a matter of fact, a man who is getting married to you because he wants babies does not want your love. You are not a baby machine, a baby making machine. So if he wants to marry, he really wants you in his life. It should not be based on you giving birth for him. So in the first place, any guy who will tell you to give birth to him before give birth for him, get pregnant before he'll get married to you does not take you seriously enough. He does not see your worth. He does not see your value. He doesn't respect you. And if he can keep on making these promises without consequences, he will keep on making it and you will still be giving birth to him. You still giving birth for him. You will still give him chances to get you pregnant. He will keep on making these promises because he knows there is no consequences to it. And still get in between your legs. I will always say this as a woman. Do not allow yourself to get intimate with a man just because he promised to marry you. It should be your responsibility to know this. It's either you want to, not because he has promised to get married to you. Number 2, empty promises men use to keep you stuck with them. I'm going to leave it. Listen, any man that tells you he's going to leave his wife for you is not a man enough. He's a confused person. He does not know what he wants. Let me ask you, how did you get here? To be with a guy who is going to hurt another woman for you. Let me ask you, will you be happy if they do same to you? Whenever you want to do something, always put yourself in the other person's shoe. Don't be like, it's not you, so you don't care. You are going to be happy and another person is going to be sad, which is not a good thing. It shouldn't be that way. Another thing I want to ask you is, a man who can leave another woman for you, do you think he's not going to leave you for another person? He does not have love in him. He does not accept women into his life because he loves them. He has his reasons. And when he cannot get those reasons, or you cannot fulfill what he wants, then he has to move to the other person. And so most of the time, he will tell you, I'm going to leave her. But you can feel that he's still drowning back to this woman that he's saying he's going to live for you. This is just an empty promise. Promises to make you or to keep you stuck with him. The more he's telling you he's going to leave this woman, the more the both of them are getting attached. The more the both of them are getting involved with each other, the more the both of them are in love. You always get your heart broken if you involve yourself with this type of men who keep on telling you they are going to leave another woman for you. You'll be surprised that he's going to get married to this woman. And you'll be disappointed. You'll be heartbroken. So any man that tells you he's going to leave another woman for you, run for your dear life and your sanity, your mental health, your emotions. Run from this man. Number 3, I will provide for you financially. Yet still, he's not providing. Yet still, he wants financial support from you. But he keep on saying he's going to provide for you. He's going to provide for you security and financially. Yes, still, he's taking it from you. He keep on saying, lend me money, I'm going to pay it back. Trust me, after this deal, I'll pay it back with interest and I'm going to take a very good care of you. It's a lie. It's an empty promise. He doesn't want to let go of you so that the men who want your love, the men who actually respect you, the men who will know your value, shouldn't get you. He wants to waste your time and your emotions and waste your finances, delay you in your purpose in this life, delay your ambitions and your career, your goals. This is the only goal for this guy. Number 3, empty promises men use to keep you stuck with them. I am a changed person now. If someone is really a changed person, he does not have to say it. You should see it. You should sense it. You should feel it. He's saying he's a changed person. Yes, still, he's still cheating. He's still abusing you physically, emotionally, verbally. He's still saying he's going to change or he's a changed person now. Yes, still, he keep on repeating it. He doesn't want you to go. He just wants to keep you stuck with him. And that is because you are the only person that he can use anyhow. He can manipulate. So be wise. Open your eyes. Number 5. Empty promises that men use to keep you stuck with them. Let's keep things on a low key. At the right time, I will make us public. A man that is serious with you. Oh yes, sometimes people don't like for their relationship to be public. But know the difference between hiding you and I don't want my relationship to be public. It's either he has a woman that he's serious with or he's married or he's ashamed of people knowing that you are his woman. A man that is serious with you do not have problems with people knowing that you are his woman. He does not have to necessarily announce to the world, but he's not going to hide you. He's willing to speak about you with his family and friends. So these are the 5 empty promises men use to keep you stuck with them. So this is what you need to do. When you find yourself with this type of man, with this type of person, with this type of guy, do not expect much from this person. If you find yourself in this type of situation, with this type of man. Do not expect too much from him because of your sanity. If you expect too much from people and they are not able to fulfill it, you get heartbroken. You get devastated. It would haunt you psychologically, which is not good. So the moment he make first promises, second, third, start to lower your standard. Start to lower your expectations. Sorry. Start to lower your expectations from him. And this is a guy, or rather a boy. Men who make empty promises are boys that haven't learned the importance of following their thought. He is not dependable to meet your needs. Number two, what you need to do when you find yourself in this type of situation with this type of men, understand that this apology and love are empty. They are meaningless without actions. Anytime he feel fulfilling his promises, he start to apologize. He start to say he loves you. And still make another promise. Just understand that they are empty. Nothing is there. Number three, know that you are with an incomplete man. He may love you, but he cannot make you happy. He is a little boy. He's a little boy trying to play a man's role, but he doesn't know how to. It's either he is unmotivated or doesn't have the skill set to make a good partner for you. This type of guys will put you on a bad emotional ride between hope and disappointment, and then they will disappear, which will break you. So be wise so that you don't fall victim for this type of men. Once again, it's your girl Susie. If you watch this video and you like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment, like, and share this video. Bye bye.